What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Former NBA player Latrell Sprewell is allegedly asking fans to help donate $35,000 toward the treatment of leukemia for his grandchild. Here's what he posted on the GoFundMe. Hi everyone, my name is Latrell Sprewell. Yes, correct. The former NBA player said, I am in need. My granddaughter is battling cancer. So any donations will help my granddaughter, Tessa, beat cancer. She is very 1 year old and is fighting. Anything will do, but I would just like to try to save her life. She means the world to me and her mother. Thank you for everyone taking the time to donate. She has been diagnosed with leukemia. I would think that that message would be crafted a little better, but allegedly, that's the message. And that's why I say allegedly, because it just doesn't sound like something that someone who has the type of resources he have would write. And that's taking in consideration that yes, allegedly he's broke, but along the way, when you have all that money, you meet people. And some of those people, you can always give a call to and they don't mind donating services. And especially something like this, hey, thinking about doing this GoFundMe for my granddaughter, what you think? Can you write it up for me? But who knows? One thing that I do know, and everybody else know because it's public record, is that at one point, Latrell Sprewell was one of the coldest basketball players on the court and most paid. Latrell had a bunch of mishaps along the way, but nothing was as bad as in 2004 when he turned down over $14 million from the Timberwolves and a contract extension. Latrell said to that story at the time, why should I help them win a championship? What have they done for me? Had he signed that extension, he would have made somewhere between 25, 30 million dollars. Now, I think I recall Latrell being offered a $100 million contract. So I think he did get that kind of money, well over 30 million. Latrell tried to stick it out. When he got into that dispute, he was banking on the Timberwolves selling him off to somebody else, to another team, but no team bid on him primarily because he had the talent, but he wasn't as talented. He was still talented, but he wasn't as talented. Plus, he came with baggage. He had a reputation for being a hothead. And so, he never played another NBA minute. Latrell bet on himself and he lost. Now, I got a thing when it comes to money. If the money's on the table, take it off. Take the money off the table. We can re-up. We can get some more money later. But let's get the money that's on the table, and then we fight for the rest of the money. But let's get the money on the table. In any event, this is a cautionary tale for all who come into a windfall. You never know how things are going to go. Latrell said that at the time, he explained that he couldn't take that deal because I got family to feed. Well, that same family later sued him for $200 million. And his wife divorced him and took off. See how that go? So Yeah, man. Yeah. Latrell Sprewell, man, that dude was cold on the court. He was cold. He, at one point, he did appear to have it all. In 2007, when his wife left, he lost not only his wife, and she sued him for $200 million, but he also lost his $1.5 million mortgage, and he had over $3 million in taxes, and he lost his house. So, $35K. I hope he come through it. I mean, you know, the baby ain't got no, I mean, she ain't did nothing wrong, you know, like, I'm certain if that's the real Latrell Sprewell, that they'll get that $35K and the kid will be all right. But I really don't understand how he needs $35K for leukemia treatment, because he can just take her to the hospital and they'll treat her. There's certain places you can go. I don't know, not just any hospital, but in many hospitals across America, you can just take a kid in and they'll treat. They're gonna give you the bill later on, but you can get the treatment. You dig what I'm saying? So, I don't know, fam. That's a tough one. To see somebody fall from grace like that, that's a tough one. I think that if he get the right team together, assemble the right team, because he still has a name. Anytime you got a name, you can turn that into money. So if you put the right kind of people around him and he starts like marketing himself and starts to, you know, perhaps even get online, get himself a podcast or something, get that going, start selling some merch, start doing some appearances, autograph signings, things like that, he can get the ball to start rolling and get back into the money. He ain't finna sign a $14 million contract overnight, but look what Mike Tyson was able to do. You know, look at what he did. You know, Mike Tyson was broke. He went from, what, $400 million to broke. He had to start all over, but he did it, and look at him now. So there's always hope, and I hope that everything turn out right for Latrell and his family. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?